Hi, my name is Rock Santos, co-founder of Q Swimwear, and I'm a swimmer. We've created a swim brand by swimmers, for all swimmers. Even the swimmer that needs a new racing suit for every meet. Yeah, you know who you are. You and your parents spend all kinds of money on a new racing suit because it's stretched out every time you wear it. Not anymore. Q Swimwear has developed a racing suit that holds its compression and that lasts for over 50 swims. Q Swimwear, the answer for the swimmer that always needs a new racing suit.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Wednesday, March 23rd, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Finis Monitor today, we'll talk to David Nolan. He is, without a doubt, the fastest high school swimmer of all time after what he did this past weekend, breaking 4 national high school records in a single weekend. David Nolan joins us right now in the Finis Monitor from Hershey, Pennsylvania. David, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Peter?
Good. How'd you celebrate?
Came home, ate a whole bunch of pizza, and went to bed. That was my celebration.
Don't go crazy there.
Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, it was astounding. We're still buzzing about it here in the swimming world. I don't know which time I was most impressed by. The 141 in the 200 IM, 42.3 in the 100 free. Which one are you happiest with?
I'm probably happiest about the 100 free, actually. I have been training a lot with IM, and it was kind of fun to do more sprint stuff with the freestyle and backstroke as well. But I was really hoping to get that 100 free, and I was more happy about that one than all the other ones. I feel. And
we should note 19.5 leading off the 200 free relay is pretty darn fast as well. Not too far off that national high school record. So you got some serious speed as well. It's going to make you a huge, huge asset for Stanford next year.
Oh, I hope so. We can use me to hopefully rack up some points. We'll see that.
Where do you see yourself now in the hunt for 2012 Olympics?
Well, as you know, there's no guarantees for who makes a team or anything, but I'm going to work my butt off and see if I can be a contender in that final heat.
Is that now, after this weekend, more of a realistic dream for you, a focus that you have now that, hey, I really can make that team?
I guess it did kind of wake me up this weekend saying, hey, maybe swimming is something that I'm going to do good in, and it definitely motivated me, and I'm definitely going to be able to train a lot harder in practice now with that looking a little bit more realistic, but still, it's a long road.
Well, with that renewed sense of, with that increased hope, I should say, that, hey, 2012 is not just a pipe dream. It's something I could realistically do. Is there any hesitation to switching programs, less than a year before trials, starting college, changing up everything, the entire, turning your world upside down?
I think that that the switching the programs is it's definitely physical a little bit, but if I think about it more, I think it'll negatively affect me. So I'm going to try not to think about it too much and just know that the coach that I have now and the coach that I will have in a couple of months, they both know what they're doing. So I just got to trust them and do their workouts.
But just to be clear, no plans to possibly delay college for a year and stick with what you got? Because it's obviously working.
That was actually brought up to me the other day, and I didn't really. I don't think that I'm going to do that, but we'll see.
Well, assuming that you stick with your plans and go to Stanford next year, you obviously become immediately one of the best swimmers in college. It's got to be an exciting feeling knowing that you're certainly going to be able to hold your own from the moment you step on deck.
Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of guys will be going pretty fast in all the events this year, but and moving up as a freshman with all the sophomores, juniors, and seniors who are going to be doing work in college is going to be a little scary, but I got to try to hold my ground, I guess.
Well, you're a rock star now. We've seen the video on YouTube of you. Some girls made a video of you to a Justin Bieber song. Do you have any idea who these girls are?
No, I didn't know who they were. I was told about the video actually yesterday and looked at it. It's a little interesting, I guess. I don't know who the girls are, though.
You got to find out, my man. Well, David, when's the next time we're going to see you all shaved and tapered and breaking more records?
Actually, we have a meet this upcoming weekend. Friday, I'll be going Friday and Sunday. I think I'm swimming the 100 fly and 200 back. I don't know what else I'm swimming, but those will be there. And Michigan Grand Prix, I think I'll be going there. I don't know if I'll be shaved or tapered or anything, but we have a little bit of a break after that. Hershey Aquatic Club does, so I might get a little bit of rest before that, depending on what my coach wants to do.
I mean, we all knew you were fast, but a lot of people are going to start seeing what you did this past weekend and just wanting to know a little bit more about your backstory. Were your parents swimmers? Do you come from, long line of swimmers? People are trying to explain how, you were all of a sudden this just amazing swimmer that nobody's ever seen in high school.
Yeah, neither of my parents were swimmers, actually, and back when I was a kid, I was a tank. I was pretty thick, and my parents thought that it'd be a good idea for me to start getting into some physical activity, and a couple of their friends had their kids taking swimming technique classes. So they decided to go over to the aquatic club and check out if we could join and stuff, and we tried out, and I think the requirement was swimming down and back without stop or something. I'm not quite sure what it was, but that's how I got into it when I was, I think, 7 years old, and kept with it since then. It moved, though, from keeping in shape thing to more of a life commitment, I guess.
When did you know you were really good?
My coach would always give me talks back when I was, like, when I got my junior national cut, I think I was 14, in the 200 IM, my coach sat me down and said, like, look, you need to, this is when he's tried to start getting me to stop playing other sports and stuff. Of course, I didn't listen for a couple of years, but he told me that I have a lot of potential and I could do some great things with the sport, but, yeah.
Are you, maybe it's just the way you're so casual when you talk about it, are you passionate about swimming?
I'd say yes. I like racing in the pool. I love doing that. And after workouts, I feel good. I like paying attention to the sport and what's going on in the swimming world. The only thing I don't like about it, though, the grueling hours of training. There's a lot of them. So.
Do you worry that you're going to get burned out?
I try not to. I don't like to think about that kind of stuff. I just keep going harder and harder,
Well, I hope you find the right people to push those mental buttons, because it's fun for us to watch a talent like yours, but I know that it can be grueling, all the long hours. So, hey, good luck with everything, and we'll talk to you down the road.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on.
All right. That's David Nolan joining us from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Interesting guy. Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.